YouTube family. Alright, the last video got cut short, which it probably should have because most of it was spent in the terminal. But this is what I was trying to get to right here. This is New York. And Sanaya has informed me this area is considered 40 Deuce. She said this. Okay. This is 42nd Street. Let's say that again.
AKA the Deuce.
Okay, the Deuce. Okay, so 42nd Street is called the Deuce. This is I'm just reading it there. It says 8th Ave, 8th and 42nd Street. All right, we are in New York, y'all. We have an hour and a half layover, and the weather is not cooperating with us for this trip. You know, we're here for the Memorial Day weekend. And you know, I've always believed, even as a child, that the weather for Memorial Day weekend is always hit or miss. Always hit or miss. But we're gonna make the best of it. Now this used to be another I forgot the name, but this didn't used to be Carlos. It used to be another bakery business. And it appears that 7-Eleven is still there. We're in New York, YouTube family. And not only is it rainy, it's cold. It's cold and rainy. Come on, man. It's cold and rainy. But YouTube family, this is me being a 50+ Gen X travel vlogger. I got New York. I got New York on my resume, on my channel.
Our bike rentals that are owned and operated by Citibank.
Okay, so I guess if you want to lock your bike up. Welcome to Midtown Bucktown. Free, secure bike parking. Bike parking. That's what they call this, bike parking.
This is
This is definitely New York, y'all. You know, I mean, it's just a small piece of it. But we definitely got tall buildings. You know, busy streets, lots of people. All right. Now this is actually what I intended to do once we got here, was to go to this 7-Eleven and get some coffee this morning. It is. Say that again.
Allow me to get the door.
Oh, okay.
Hello, welcome to 7-Eleven. Download the 7-Eleven app and get it.
The Nitro Brew. I don't know what that's all about. It doesn't look like it's operational right now. So I'm just gonna do old-fashioned coffee. Oh, they got the machines here. You know what? I haven't had hazelnut coffee in a while. I usually get Brazilian brew. At least that's what I make at home. Is the Brazilian blend. But I think I'm gonna have hazelnut coffee this morning. A medium cup of hazelnut should suffice. Say that again. I'm just being patient, waiting my turn. What did you get?
The 7 exclusive blend.
Okay. Okay, that'll do it. I like 7-Eleven coffee. I actually don't particularly care for Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I really don't. But I really like 7-Eleven coffee. I mean, this is the coffee I drink every day. 7-Eleven brand coffee. But I do want to put a few packs of sugar . Raw vlogging, y'all. Raw vlogging in New York. This is one of my, actually one of my role models for raw vlogging, Casey Neistat. He did a lot of his raw vlogging here in New York. Like I said, I would, the lids are right here. I consider him somewhat of a role model. You know, when I was considering restarting my channel and you know, kind of doing my homework, he was the one that stood out. So now he wants me to taste her coffee. That's a good cup of coffee, Sanaya.
French vanilla.
French vanilla. That is delicious. Good job. I'm gonna stick with my hazelnut. All right, y'all. We got coffee, so we're ready to roll now. The day can begin.
Too bad I can't really take you around to see different.
Well, you just can't take me around today.
No, we're gonna do a little trip.
All right, you two family.
I'm gonna help you out a little bit. So right now, since you're recording,
Okay, how you gonna carry? Oh, there you go. Okay. So Naya's gonna put the food bag on her bag. Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh my goodness, this coffee done woke me up. We're gonna talk about our bus ride.
yep, I'll listen to you.
We're gonna talk about our bus ride on Greyhound. Greyhound is not what it used to be. Just plainly saying. Good morning, sir.
Together?
Yes, sir.
757.
05,
Huh?
your number?
757 753.
577.
No. I'll do it over here.
Siapa? 50 cents here.
I don't know. I'll let it build up.
590.
How much?
590.
You had it?
Yeah.
Yeah, take that. Oh.
Yeah, this is definitely wake up juice.
Thank you, Lord.
If I can get it to work right. There we go. Have a great day, sir.
Hello, welcome to 7-Eleven. Download the 7-Eleven app.
Okay, they still do have a big sign that says pizza. Where I got my first taste of New York pizza. I'm gonna give a quick story. I was coming from Atlantic City, going back to Hampton, and on Greyhound, and we left Atlantic City and went to Philadelphia. We had like a 30-minute layover in Philadelphia, and then we're going to come to New York, and then from New York I would be heading down to Hampton. Well, while I was waiting in line, to get on the bus in Philadelphia, there was a guy behind me. That kept saying, "Man, I can't wait to get to New York, man, to get my slice. Man, I got to get my slice. I got to get my dollar slice." He just kept saying it. Like, I was like, why is this guy so excited about a slice of pizza? So, so I turned around and I said to the guy, I said, "Okay, so what's so great about, this pizza that you keep talking about?" "Man, I gotta get it, man. You don't know nothing about New York pizza." I was like, "No," I said, "I've never had, New York pizza. I've never been to New York." And he said, "Man, it's right around the corner from Port Authority." That's where it is. That's where it was right there. He said, "It's right around the corner from Port Authority, across the street from the 7-Eleven. So, that's why I ventured out. That's why I ventured out my first time here in New York at Port Authority, because I wanted to try that New York pizza. So I did it. And I was very happy that I did. I grabbed one slice, just to see what it tastes like. And it came on a little brown paper plate. Is this it right here? I think this was it. For some reason I thought it was, this was it right here. I mean, they definitely jazzed it up, because it was just a small, indescript spot. But they call it Zillion's Pizza. Okay, but this was it. My first time trying New York pizza. Look here, y'all. There's a paper plate on the ground. But I got that first slice. See, this what I like, y'all. This what I like. See, they make it happen. They gonna make it happen. Don't let nothing stop you. Find a way. Find a way. But yeah, after I ate that first slice, I went back and got 2 more slices. I mean, they were small slices. They really weren't all that big. But I was impressed. So that was a quick little story. We're gonna get focused and get on back over here to the Port Authority so we can catch our bus to Atlantic City. My goodness, I hope this weather clears up. All right, but we got our coffee. Thank you all for watching this video. If you liked it, press the like button. If you have any questions or positive or constructive comments, leave them in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Next video, I believe, will be us getting on our bus heading to Atlantic City. So stay tuned, y'all. Be blessed and be a blessing.